Good evening, my friends and fellow hackers. I'm brain dead. I train every day. One try hacker room, one new skill, always ethical. And by 30, I will be a professional hacker. Today is day 55, and I'm planning on doing a try hacker room. Not this room. I was actually testing some things on this room. Instead, we're doing this room. This one, sequence chain multiple vulnerabilities to take control of a system. So it looks like we got a big room today, and it fits well because it's the weekend, so I get some extra time. So Robert made some last minute updates to the review.thm website before heading off on vacation. He claims that the secret information of the financiers is fully protected. But are his defenses truly airtight? Your challenge is to exploit the vulnerabilities and gain complete control of the system. And we're looking for 3 flags. What is the flag value after logging in as mod? Flag value after logging in as admin. And flag value when you are root of the system. Let's take a look, guys. I'm pulling up my nmap scan. I'm going to start running through the enumeration. I'm just waiting for the machine to start, and we'll start right into it. I'm going to give it a minute or two just to load up anything just in case. Alright, my friends, I have the IP address right in front of me. I also made a new script for enumerating my try hack me room. So I'm going to run this script and we're going to see if it's going to function for me. Let's find out. Hopefully. We gotta put some things in here. Let's put my IP. Alright. So, we are first going to make sure we have contact with the machine, and we do. Host responded with a successful ICMP ping. We're done running a Rust scan and detected ports 22, 30, 31, and 80. I'm going to assume these 2 ports are incorrect. I think that might just be a mess up or something. I'm thinking it's 22 and 80. We have an nmap scan going to evaluate these ports for 22 and 80. Identifying service versions and running default scripts. So we have further enumeration on those ports, and we're going to look at all these logs afterwards. We did detect web services on port 80, so I'm going to do a bit more additional fingerprinting. I have a new command called web, and that's going to provide me with some fingerprinting on the website, such as maybe it's Apache, maybe it's we'll take a look at it after I finish my scan here. And I have a Ferox Buster running here at the very end, since we detected a web server, and all Ferox Buster does is it enumerates the directories that are on the web server. So we'll take a look at all of it as soon as my scan completes, and we'll see what we discovered from my initial enumeration here. Alright, my Ferox Buster is taking its sweet time. So I'm going to just hop into the web server that was detected. And we'll, whenever this completes, I'll analyze the results we found. So we found a port 80 web server. Welcome to the review shop. So I'm going to do a quick view page source to see if I see any scripts running. At a very cursory look, I don't see any scripts on this page. There's obviously a login and contact and dashboard. I believe is just this page. However, I'm going to go to it just to see if I was correct. And you know what? It looks like dashboard might be slightly different. Let's take a look at what dashboard is. It's maybe be a login screen. Fashboard is exactly what I was looking for. It's .php. And here's the login page. So we have a login page here, and I'm sure there's many different things we could try out here. First of all, let's look at the page source. Just see if a JavaScript is here. And I'm not seeing a JavaScript or anything of the sort. Let me analyze just to see if there are any cookies. I'm not sure why my Ferox Buster is stuck. It's quite annoying, actually. I would like to analyze my results. However, we're going to keep going here. So, you know what, let me actually look at storage just to see if any cookies are. We just have a PHP session ID. So, I think next best bet is, let's see, let's craft a request and send it to the web server and see how does the web server respond to a login request using Burp Suite as a proxy. Okay, cool. I might actually close this script here if it doesn't continue. I totally didn't test the script before I executed. I made a change to it, and I guess I should have figured I was going to encounter some issue, but what are you gonna do? So intercept, and let us craft a. I may have tried this room before. I don't know. I think I'm gonna imagine this might just be a simple SQL injection. However, let's see what happens. So. Invalid credentials, okay. Just gonna see if I can get the error out by deleting the password field. Nope, no error. I'm gonna stop this scan real quick. I want to look at what we have. I wonder if this is even finished. Oh, that's a little strange. So we're gonna go to my directory here, and I want to analyze the results that we found. So we're gonna first let's take a look at the nmap. So I figured these are closed. I don't know what that was about here. So we got Apache 2.441. I'd like to analyze that deeper, but I don't think that's the objective of the room. So we have what web, which, there we go, make that a little smaller. Let's see what this provided me. So 2.4.4.1. Okay, cool. Just a very yeah. And let me just see if Ferox ever enumerated anything. Oh, it did. Maybe it was running. It just wasn't running well. I don't know what this stuff is. What's going on? I'm gonna manually run my Ferox Buster here, just because for some reason it errored out. Word list, and I'm just having sec lists. If I can type it. Discovery web content big.txt, and all big.txt is just a big old word list. So let me just see what this discovers. I don't think it's going to discover anything that I'm not already aware of. And I wonder, oh, is that a JavaScript? No, that's not a JavaScript. Oh, it's a 301 on the JavaScript directory. So I wonder if I can get to that. 10.2.180.108 JavaScript. I don't think I can get to this, but I'm going to try it anyway. I have proxy on. Let me disable the proxy so I could actually move to a different web page. And I'm good. Disable my proxy there too. This is likely going to be errored out, but I want to try. I see there's a mail/dump.txt as well, which is accessible, actually. So let's see what this yields, because this gave me a 200 code on mail.dump.txt. Why am I getting a 404 though? It could possibly be that. Nah, I'm 404 on it. Curious. I think I might just try to do a curl command on this just to see what I can locate. Oh, sheesh. I didn't realize this is still running. Well, that is definitely interesting. jQuery. And what is this? PHP, no. And 10.202. I don't know what this is, but that's something that's definitely noteworthy. Now, I kind of want to just try a basic SQL injection here. Just see if that works. Let me pull up my notes, see if I could just discover a SQL attack. Quick phrase here. And if anything, I'll look up a word list for SQL injection. Yeah, we could try this. Admin or 1 equals 1. Admin or 1 equals 1. I don't know if that's how exactly we do it. Maybe it's this instead. Let us look up a... Nope, that is that. Hi team, I've successfully updated the code. So I was able to curl into that mail.dump, which is awesome. The lottery and finance panels have also been created. Both features have been placed in a controlled environment to prevent unauthorized access. The finance.php is hosted on the internal 192.x network, and the lottery PHP resides on the same segment. For now, access is protected with a completed 8-character alphanumeric password in order to restrict exposure and safeguard details regarding our potential investors. So, obviously, that is a hint. I'm guessing maybe some sort of VPN, or not too sure how I'm going to get to that network just yet. But, we'll figure it out. We discovered mail dump.txt. And I'm gonna just Great. So that's one initial finding. However, we still are stuck on the login page. So I want to just try common. It might be password, truthfully, but okay. Admin or 1 equals 1. Which is just what I wanted. Oh, I was able to actually load the page. It just took its sweet time. And I don't think I could go back. I doubt it's going to let me do that. Oh, no, it did let me go back. Was this 301? I don't know if this was 301. JavaScript is really what I would like to see. Nope. Okay. Well, whoops. I wanted to copy this, but that was not a copy button. That is a hyperlink. So I'm gonna just try any of these, see if now I don't know if this is the let's take a look back at my Ferox Buster scan and see what we discovered. So PHP my admin, maybe it's a WordPress, I don't know. JavaScript, Java query, and it's very weird that this is available, but I'm gonna go to it. I don't think this is gonna be where the vulnerability lies. What I'm really curious is if I can but I'm gonna scroll through it just in case. jQuery just to see. Nope. And JavaScript's obviously right. I don't think this would be a matter of maybe he gave me the username based on the was there an uploads? Did I get 301 on uploads? So there's an uploads directory, which is eventually going to end up being our reverse shell, obviously, which is cool. So I'm going to make a note of that. That's going to eventually be our reverse shell. Discovered that. What else? Now I would ideally like to find a way into. I don't think this is going to yield me anything of substance, but however, I'm going to try it. And we're going to try phpMyAdmin. It gave me a login page, but I don't really think this. I'd be kind of surprised if this was the entry. Oh, it's MySQL database, so I don't think this is gonna. I'll put in the classics, but access denied for using password, yes. Oh, as in, okay. So there's obviously a SQL database connected to this. So if it is a SQL database, maybe we can SQL inject it. Performing SQL injection on login page. That, okay, let me do the classic. And I think I did do this, but I might as well just do it again. Nope, that didn't work. Might be slightly sanitized. Or a smarter approach. Do I have this on repeater still? I do. I think this might be a smarter approach, really. Because then I can see if it's throwing anything different. Okay. No way, Burp has AI now. Wow. Dude, that AI is just everywhere. Okay. So the classic method didn't work. So, let's see. I'm gonna guess it has to be a SQL injection. Something also that I didn't take into account is I didn't change my DNS record. Now I don't know if that'll change anything. Could I? No. I was gonna say, could I tie this record to a 192? But that wouldn't make any sense because I have no way to connect to that 192 network. So. That's pretty cool. Wow. So this guy's actually stealing cookies, huh? So, let me see, how does this work? Because it wasn't the login page I was actually supposed to manipulate. It was this page. So let's turn my proxy back on. I'm just gonna do a test. We're gonna send this to repeater. Send. And what does this do? I can make this bigger as well so we can actually read it. Can I make this? Am I making it bigger? I don't even know. Oh no, it's just switching tabs. It'd be nice if I could get zoom in. Now what are you gonna do? So I just don't know how he knew. Oh, just take it off my heater. Wow. So, wow. I've never seen this script before. So it's kind of cool. Steal cookies. I gotta find this though. So there is a cross. I don't know why I'm getting stuck on saying it. It's cross-site. Oh my god! I'm just gonna look it up because I literally have one right here. A SQL. That's funny. Cross shell script. I don't know if it's cross-site script or cross-site script. Cross to steal cookies. So this is called steal cookies. Oh, message file not found. Oh, it attaches the session ID. Oh, that's cool. Wow. That's really cool. I wonder how do people find these vulnerabilities? That's really what I know. If he could tell me how he found that, that'd be cool. Because, okay, so we go to this contact page. You go hit the wow and the woo and the e. But instead, we're actually setting our script here, which is just... And I have to host my own Python. Script, port 8000. Oh, no, whatever. I'll put on 8000. MI 6, 56, 192. And this should... yeah, it provides me a PHP session ID. Which is crazy. Which, it's like repeating itself. So this got us this PHP session ID. Do we just change my own session ID with the following? That's what it appears to be, yeah. So I'm gonna copy and paste that session ID, and I'm going to stop this, and I'm gonna input that, and now home. Crazy. So I am now mod, and we also got THM. I just don't know how he was able to cover that. That's a really cool way to see cross-site scripting execution, but I just, maybe I can find a quick walk while we're together here. Let's look at that real quick. Sequence walkthrough, because maybe there's something that just explains how that guy knew to steal the cookie from the contact page. Now, blah blah blah. Yep, we found that. Invalid credential. Yeah, if it was different, maybe it could help us. It seems that someone will be accessing and looking at our messages. Looking at our feedback. Oh. So there was a bit of a... Oh. Okay. So I saw everything we needed. I just didn't know how to put the pieces together to identify to steal the cookie. So, okay. Well, let's close out of that and we'll put this back over here. So what's the flag value after logging in as admin? And I'm guessing we have to figure out what's being executed as admin. Unless this table can be manipulated. Let's take a look at what we got here. Open chat. The admin apparently is online. Okay. Profile. Chats. Okay, settings. Let's take a look. Enter username to promote. Mod? This feature is currently only available for admins. And obviously it's accessible to the mod. So this is clearly how we're going to find feedback submissions. Okay. So we have chat, and we also have another one, I guess. We got admin settings. So let me just see how Burp Suite is speaking to this. So we're gonna turn back on, or turn this on. Yep. So mod. And let me see what my cookies are real quick. Oh yeah, that's fine too though. Let me CSRF token. Oh, it even tells you how it does it. Let's pull in JavaScript. Fetch promote co-admin.php. So that is what is going to be the page associated with it. So let me just see what this intercept yields when I try to promote mod. Okay, and we're gonna send this to repeater. And I just want to see what happens. Oh, but what if I do username? Admin? This feature is currently only available for admins. Okay. I wonder if I can get to that web page, which is I'm going to take off my proxy just for right now. And we're going to go to promote co-admin. This feature is currently only available for admins. Now, I don't know if we gotta change our CSRF token. Oh, but you know what? When we were back at the initial screen here, right? We saw a user ID table. Is there some way to enumerate that table? And chats. No. I wonder. No, we don't need a contact again. At least I don't think we do. Mod. How do? Well, let me look at my cookies here. Just PHP session is the only thing that's really. Now, let's get a little hint just to see how do we proceed here. We see the user table and we see promote to admin. And we obviously need the right CSRF token. There is client-side validation to prevent. Oh, was I actually able to pull up the chat window? I thought I wasn't able to pull up the chat window with him. Oh. So wait. Let's go back to here then. Make this any bit bigger. Admin view. Mail. Modal. Oh, malicious input detected. Your message contains suspicious content. Is that the client side? Oh, if message includes keyword, which is, oh, is it any of these keywords? Oh, dangerous, on error, on load, fetch, Ajax, XML, HTTP request, eval, document.cookie, window location. Okay, so we're burp suiting this. We could drop this. We could drop that, and then we turn my intercept back on. And it looks like, is it this that I'm doing here? Test. Yeah, that sent the to repeater. And if I say document.cookie, is it the same? Because what happens is, I guess, we Wow. This guy's nuts. The things that people could find blow my mind. So I'm gonna try this script, and then I don't know, script. Can I bypass? Did I get through? Oh, your message contains suspicious content. Okay. And it's obviously just this script running here that's client side rather than server side. If I do a... So this is what this fella just did, and it's kind of crazy. Oh, wow. I'm still getting requests from when I submitted to... Okay, let me do this instead of getting blown up. Let me admin http 10.656.192.8000.1, and I guess so it simulates the click. I don't know how this guy figured that out. Maybe he was just pasting URLs in. But we're going to go to settings. Oh, why did I do that? There we go. If I just do mod. Oh, come on. This feature's only available for the admin. That's alright. Okay, let's find if I could... Do I have that in my repeater still? I do. I change that to mod. And... Okay. And if I send this to HTTP 10.201.80.108, does that... No, I gotta change the CSRF. Whoops, that's me. So, I don't think that elevated me because I need the right CSRF token. Now, something this guy noted was... was it this? It might have been this. But one of these... It looks like he decrypted it, so I'm going to do a decrypt. And it was MD5, but I'm going to do it with a more general. Let's say I didn't know what the value was. What is it? Decrypt.fr? Or what type of decryption was required. Come on, where is it? Identifier? Okay. So let's see. Let's see if it picks up MD5. It did not pick up MD5. You know what? Let me actually pick up this, because I think that's really what I need to figure out. Because if this is something that's MD5, now this guy's really good for being able to realize that's just the encryption, which I guess makes sense. Okay, so this decrypts back to MD5, or back to, excuse me, mod. So we are going to encode this from, we're just gonna make this admin, and we get the new code. Okay, so we just have to modify this to now, instead of using this code, we will be using the code we have here for admin, and I believe that will get us admin, and then from there I think we can just run a reverse shell. Now let's see. I'm gonna run back to home, see if that executed any changes. I don't think it did. I do not think that it did. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Did not get lucky there. Okay, let's go back here and take a look at what we got. I could have perhaps did it with let me just make sure. Mod. Log in? Oh, I don't know how to log in. I gotta change my my session ID, right? I gotta change my session ID. So let me see what the session ID is. That's being continuously spammed to me. So we got that. And let's change my session ID. Oh, but you know what? I think I had it. That's not right, is it? I didn't copy that correctly. I missed the 8. Okay, there we go. And let's put that back into my value. Cool. And let's see if that logged us in. Great, we're logged back in. Let's take a look at home. But I'm still mod. So I did not do it correctly. So let's take a look at what I did wrong. Promote co-admin.php username, that's mod, and csrf underscore token underscore promote with the new. Let me just try to send it again. Maybe there was just a bit of delay. I'm getting no response. What am I getting no response for? Do I have proxy on? I must have had proxy on. Maybe I just had proxy on this whole time. Nope, I didn't. Resend. Let's do that again. Resend. Let's give it a second. Let's open that. No, I'm still mod. So something I just realized. If I go back to try hack me I actually have to use what that's obviously what the problem. Okay, so sudo nano etc host. I need to add this to my I should have did this at the very start, but for some reason I just did not. I had to add the DNS record. And instead of sending my request in with an IP, I need to go back to the chat window. Let me redo this. Can I do it up? Nope, I can't do it up. Okay, let's paste that back. This needs to be changed. This is actually review.thm. Now I wonder if that's going to allow me to... I did notice I now have the ability to use profile. I don't know if that was there before. Your profile admin. So I think we're good. Yeah. So we're admin. I'm just gonna log out, log back in. Just go to home. Lottery fee. This is what they were talking about in that mail dump thing. So what do we have accessible now? And finance. So let's take a look at. Are we able to use finance? Finance.php. Didn't think so. Oof. What is that? Try again. Resend. Settings. Okay. Now, if we have the ability to view feedback. How do we get the reverse shell? Okay, we obviously know that finance.php is the other room, as foretold by that mail/dump.txt file. So let me just turn proxy on. I'm gonna send this to repeat gecko. And let's change that to finance. Oh. THM admin pound. Cool. Sweet. So I'm going to actually proxy finance. I'm going to forward that request. I'm going to disable the proxy. And, enter the password to the access panel. Maybe I had to, oh, but I have the password. So I'm going to actually copy this. Copy and just submit that into THM. Woo! Cool. So we have the password to log into the finance panel, which is just this random string of text. So, and that's the upload. Okay, so we just literally upload a reverse shell. Oh, I should probably find a reverse shell. I definitely have a reverse shell somewhere here. I should definitely save one if I don't. Oh, it's in my downloads, I'm pretty sure. Downloads, right? Reverse shell, as always. What is it? Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I need. Upload. Downloads. PHP reverse shell. Upload. Yup. Cool. And we have my reverse shell listening. Now it is. We're going to go to uploads. Spelled beautifully and legibly. It might have just been upload. Boop. Okay, what was the website? It's uploads, no PHP. So we're going to refresh. Nothing there, though. So let's go back into the admin panel. And, or not the admin panel, but rather the finance panel. Unlock. Okay. So let's execute slash. Okay. I'm listening, right? Yep. Execute. But nothing is found. Why can't I find it? Refresh. Maybe I should try from review.thm just to be safe. Uploads. Oh, jeez. Uploads. Should I get an execute? Come on. Come on. Let me get an execute. Okay. Enter the password, runs that function, unlock. So I'm guessing it's running in the container that was suggested by the other guy. So maybe that's not why it's... Dude, what the hell? Where is the page I was just on? So the path is uploads reverse shell. So, I mean, paste. I guess I should look at my, nope, didn't work. Did not work. No, what did I mess up? 10, 6, 5, 66, 192, 1337. Did I not just have it ready or something? Let me try again. Oh, but you know what? It's not gonna work through a repeater request. It's gonna work through a actual request. There we go. That's gonna generate a better request for me. And we're gonna forward that. Now, did I get a request? No. No, I didn't. Wow. Okay. We got a stubborn one, huh? Let me look back at my downloads. I must have just messed up the reverse shell or something. Ah. Shell. Let me just cancel that. Reverse shell. 1.php. What the? Come on. Is this one better? There is a bit of a... Maybe that's all it was. I wonder if that's the same thing in my other one. Reverse shell.php. Oh, you know what? That's probably exactly what it was, because I'm trying to manipulate the Duh. That's exactly what it was. I was trying to manipulate the hex for this so I could upload it at one point. So let me go back here. We're gonna go to finance. Forward. We're gonna re-upload it. And I'm gonna upload. Browse. Let's use my new reverse shell. Upload. Yep, we're gonna forward that bad boy. Let's see. I'm going to... I just want to see if maybe the path changed or anything. Okay, no. Good path still. So let's do this. So we're gonna get that request. We're gonna do this. Let me make sure I'm listening on my VM. And see... Okay. Alright, let's see if we get reverse. Reverse! Dang. I might have to re-download a fresh version here. I'm gonna download a fresh version of the script because yeah. It happens. PHP reverse shell. By good old pen test monkey. Where is it? Download right there. This was made 10 years ago and it's still very useful in learning how to penetration test. Let's go here. Nano downloads. What did I just download? This fresh? No. ls downloads nano downloads php reverse shell one not php. There we go. It's much better. So let's do this. We'll change 10.6 of these going on 2. 1337. Boom. Let's move what I just found to here. One PHP here. Great. And I'm gonna actually rename this to shell, so I don't gotta understand any breakouts or escape characters, whatever nonsense that is. So lottery. Get back into burp suite. Proxy. Lottery. Finance.php. Forward. Let's copy and paste this. Woo. And I'm going to my try hack me. What was this room called? Sequence? Recon. Cool. Forward. Let's go back here. Boom. Wow. Boom. Upload shell.php. We're gonna go to lottery. We're gonna go to upload. We're gonna forward that. Come on, yeah. Yeah, we got, and I'm root. I can't read this. I need to stabilize the shell so I can actually read what I'm doing. And I'm root. I mean, that's crazy that I'm root, but I don't see what I'm supposed to be looking for. So let's keep digging around. I guess I could do a find. Find. No, not this. Find. I should know how to use the find command by now, but I don't. I think it's a period. No, it's slash name flag.txt dev. No. Okay, I can take my proxy off though. Just take that off. Oh, grep. But that's to search within a single file. I don't want to do that. through a directory. Okay. Okay, I could do that. grep-r flag. Oh my god. Maybe I should text. One day I'll get better at it though. Bruh, I just need a text file. You know what? It might even tell me in the try hack me page where it's located. How the hell do I find it? Where is it? This? No, I could probably close that. Where's the flag value? I forget root access to the system. Okay, so I just gotta find it. Unless I don't know. I don't know if I have to break out of this container. Cause I got the reverse shell, but I got the reverse shell as admin. Let me do something else here, cause this is what the hell is this? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to get a reverse shell again, aren't I? Okay, let's turn this back on. Yup. Oh, forward? Does that work? Can I just do that again? No, I can't do that again. Where the hell am I going? No. Home. Yep. Come on. What the hell? Go. Go. Disable proxy. Go. Settings. Do something. Oh my god. Come on. Bruh. One 80 108. Oh my god. Bruh. Bruh. Oh my goodness. Can we proceed? Okay, we're gonna terminate the machine and we'll be back.